Hey guys, it's JuV Day 8 and it's time for this month's So You Like, my monthly recommendation series where I take a piece of media that I have watched in the last month or so and tell you some things that you might enjoy if you've also enjoyed it. This month's piece of media is Inception, which came out 10 years ago, and I did a rewatch the other day with my girlfriend, and it was really good. The key things to pull out of Inception are that it's basically a magic science fiction heist movie with a whole load of grief baked in because of the whole Mal and Cobb relationship, and the fact that there's a lot of uncertainty over reality and whether they are in it at any point in time. It's a really interesting sort of take on the whole idea. The first thing that I want to recommend to you based on Inception is Mistborn, the Final Empire. I've recommended this so many times before, but it's so good! And it's basically a magic heist. That's the whole idea. There's a whole load of similar beats. It's a strong ensemble in the same way that Inception is, even if Inception is very, very strongly based around Cobb, and like none of the others are nearly as main character. But like it's still a strong ensemble heist movie. The second thing I want to recommend to you based on Inception is The Matrix. That's like, you know, a fairly obvious one to go with. There's a lot of uncertainty over reality in both franchises, and yeah, it just works pretty well, I would say. The third thing I want to recommend to you based on Inception is the Umbrella Academy TV show. It's excellent, and it's got a similarly complex story. It's got a strong ensemble cast, even if it's not a heist-based thing. It's got Ellen Page in it as well, and there's just a lot of banter between all of the different characters in both franchises, and it's great. It's great. And of course, there's some shared grief in there as well. And the last thing that I want to recommend to you based on Inception is Observation, which I haven't played myself, but I watched Jamie play some of it, and I've done a little bit of research into it, and it's similarly sort of mind-bendingly weird in the same way that Inception and The Matrix kind of can be at times, and there's so much that kind of tie the ones together, and there's some grief in there as well, and it's just a really interesting like mix which also works with it. So those are my recommendations for you based on Inception. I think that they are not bad, at least, but if you have some better ones, let me know in the comments down below. I would love to know, so tell me. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that you remember to like and share it and subscribe to my channel. Click on the thumbnails down below to see other videos by me, and I will see you guys tomorrow for the next day of JuV. Bye!